Welcome everyone to the 36th episode of the Cambridge United Career Mode series, the last episode of Season 3, the last episode of us being down in EFL League 1, and the last episode of this series type. I will explain that later in the video, but first we have to look back on an insane season. We ended up winning EFL League 1 title. We scored over 100 goals in the league, 24 wins, 12 draws, 10 losses, plus 42 goal difference, won the league by 1 point, pretty good for us. FA Cup knocked out in the third round replay by Hull City. That was tough. Carabao Cup made it all the way to the quarterfinals against Wolves, but we lost on penalties. But obviously, second most important trophy this year, second ever, actually technically first ever, was the Papa John's Trophy win over Rotherham United. League 1, Fofana was the top goal scorer with 29. Kuipers top assister with 15. Okadina and Whiteman appeared in pretty much every single game for us. Klein, Heisler, Fofana, May, Prosser, Omergic, Riley, Kuipers just behind them. Fofana had 54 goals this year. 29 in the league, but 17 in the Papa John's Trophy. That is beyond insane. And Klein, Heisler, May had 26 and 21 respectively. Kuipers led the team in assists with 24, and Fofana also had 20. So he had 74 goal contributions this year. That is... Obviously, it's in League 1. If this was in the Premier League, guaranteed Ballon d'Or right there. And Fofana is very deservingly valued at $28 million. And Omergic, second most expensive, 15, tied with Burrows at $15 million. So we have now won a league title and a domestic cup in our time with Cambridge United. And this is how the team is looking for next year. I don't think we need any immediate improvements, if I'm going to be honest. I think probably just make some small upgrades, or we'll really just see how big our transfer budget is. But I did now want to explain the change in series type. So each of these episodes has been every 2 games an episode. Each episode takes place over the course of a month. Now I want to keep this going, however, I think it's kind of getting a little stale for me personally because, it's a lot different when you're a Premier League side, say for example. The squad changes every single season. We don't have the money to be constantly changing the entire squad. It's a lot more changing the formation, which just doesn't give me the excitement of playing with brand new players. So, going to be switching to 3 games every 2 months for any time we're in the Championship, really until we're in the Premier League. Then, once we're in the Premier League, we'll play every single game because obviously it's going to be bigger, higher stakes. That is going to go for all of these career mode series, including Minnesota United. And my plan is to get Cambridge United and Minnesota United up in the Premier League at the same time. Also start a Manchester United career mode and really just take off from there. But I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. And hopefully you will stick around and continue watching the series. Next episode coming out should be a Minnesota United career mode. So if you haven't seen that new series, go ahead and check it out. And I hope to see you all in the next video.